Hi Pisces, my Piscean seekers. Welcome to May. This will be your taroscope for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements that you resonate with. Dominant Pisces, intuitively guided, all works. Hi cross watchers. Okay, let's just get to it. My name is Morgane, by the way. This is the Existential Shift. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Page of Wands. Having some adventurous spirit. Who else had Page of Wands come out first? I think it was Aries. I think Aries had Page of Wands come out first. Mutable energy has been presenting itself everywhere. Mutable fire. Sagittarius energy. The experience, the adventure, the learning from the field. Being immersed in something just enough to taste it, but not too much to be overwhelmed by it. Because maybe we're not ready. Pisces, maybe you're just not ready. Maybe you just want to taste something and you don't want to drown in it. Maybe you're tired of being the fish that drowns deep. Maybe you want to flicker a little bit closer to the sun, where it's easier, sunnier, warmer, not overly demanding. You just want to float. I'm getting that you want to float. I know he's like fire element walking through the desert, but I'm getting that you just want to float. You want to feel the breeze. And small, gentle waves. The Empress, okay? Big shift in energy or growth. Page of Wands and the Empress is like a mother and a child, almost. And if we're not under a narrative of a mother and child in your life, then this could be you, ranging from the child in you to the mother in you, to the parent in you. You have that understanding, Pisces, that in order for things to be experienced fully, you have to commit to them fully and immerse yourself in them fully. You understand that. You understand that you understand the natural law of things. But you kind of sometimes just want to have fun. I get it. Now, the Empress, here's the interesting thing. She has this crown of 12 stars representing the 12 different zodiacs. She's all the energies. Page of Wands is Sagittarius, the 12th zodiac. The 12 months, let's just say. Because you are the 12th zodiac, right, Pisces? If we start with Aries. But if we go by the Gregorian calendar, December, 12. 12 is 3. The Empress is 3. Yeah, this is just emphasizing how it is duality of your energies. I think it's the life force in you that wants to express itself, sometimes fully, sometimes partially, and you just don't want to be judged for it. But here's the thing, Pisces. Most people aren't as vast as you and able to shift between one energy to another and feel comfortable with it. Most people are in need of, they find sanctuary in the repetition, in the habit, in the ceremonial aspects of life, where things are known and familiar and have specific sets of rules. The Empress understands that in winter the rules are one thing and in summer the rules are another, and that all are important and trivial depending on the season. So does the Page of Wands. Sagittarius seeks that understanding of expansion. He is, driven by that, by that search of, infinite truths. The Empress is that infinite truth. So, if to speak a little bit mundane for you guys, I'm getting an individual who, in theory, has searched for that in his exterior world. Went from place to place, job to job, relationship to relationship, experienced a lot of people, situations from that, from that will, from that, goal to find that expansion within themselves. And then it kind of suddenly looks them in the eye. But thinking of something and meeting it is two different things. Everything feels easy and flowing in theory, but when we encounter it, we realize the magnitude of it. Be careful what you wish for kind of thing. Almost like someone who has envisioned or dreamed a goal. Could be a career, could be a type of partner, and they had this vision in their mind and they were searching for it, and now I feel like someone is literally met something like that. But the Goddess of Life compared to a Page of Wands, it's like this is very overwhelming for a Page of Wands. So in mind it felt amazing, but meeting it, they're like, I don't, can I? Should I? Will I? But I'm too scared and threatened by the magnitude of this. Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a potential, this is romance. This is a love reading for now anyway. It's like, when we obtain a goal, or when we achieve something that we've been aspiring for so long, then, it's scary because now what? I've been on this search for this thing for such a long time. Now that I found this, now that I have this, what now? All I know is the search. All I know is the quest. Now that I've reached my destination, well, a good option is to sit and enjoy the destination. Because it's quite beautiful, Two of Cups. There's also, a journey of maturity, of leaving the home of the mother and, growing up. It's the story of Psyche and Cupid. Cupid's mother is Aphrodite, and he fell in love with Psyche. But Aphrodite was super jealous of Psyche because Psyche was a mortal that was claimed to be the most beautiful mortal amongst mortals. And Aphrodite was kind of jealous because she's like, no, I'm the prettiest. But deep down inside, she was just worried about losing her son. You know, that's all mothers. You can't avoid it. It's natural. But there is that narrative of the journey of growth, of leaving the mother's womb, becoming a man. Show me further, please, for Pisces for May. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups for Pisces for May. Is this a new love? Is this old love? What is going on for Pisces? Interesting that I mentioned Sagittarius because Cupid's arrows, right? And that's the zodiac symbol for Sagittarians. I like the symbolism that is coming up here. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. So nice. This is the mundane aspect of the Empress, the queen of the element of earth. Fertility, life, abundance, sanctuary, home, nourishment, loyalty, honor, all the Taurian jazz. This could be, there's strong Taurus. So I'm getting strong Taurus energy and strong Sagittarius energies. There's something about a home and femininity. The divine feminine is really powerful here. The divine masculine is a little bit kind of a wishy-washy. Sorry, guys. But it seems to be balancing itself. And speaking of the mother-in-law, they seem to be getting along. They're very similar to each other in a way. A lot of similarities. Someone as a man is looking for someone who is like his mother. All men do. It's subconscious. But in this case, it's conscious because I'm getting a deep appreciation to his mother. So it comes from a very conscious place of like, I would like someone like you, Mom, because you're so fantastic. And that's okay. She's truly fantastic. Ha ha ha. Eight of Swords. There's something makes someone feel a little bit dishonored. See here, this is a queen, right? And you see, because she's wearing the red robe, I feel, and this came right after her, I feel like it's the same feminine. Like someone who has a very powerful presence and life, you know. It's really in her zone, but is being made to feel like something is off or something is wrong, or she's not receiving the appropriate treatment or respect or something like that. Explain this to me, please. Show me more. For Pisces. Pisces, you're like the water and all, and so far you have so much like earth, fire, air. When you're tapped into your element, that's the only balanced card. Well, actually, these two are very balanced as well. What am I saying? Never mind. Strike that. Eight of Wands right after Eight of Swords. Good. Okay, so there's swift liberation from this sensation. This could either be something temporary or a misunderstanding, or circumstances kind of don't allow something to happen. Eight of Wands is swift movement and or communication. You know, two eights right after one after another that breaks you free, or breaks this individual free. Three of Cups, lovely. So very positive, supportive communication is coming in that really whatchamacallit, it breaks down the walls, right? I feel like someone was feeling threatened a little bit, feeling insecure, that someone felt like they had to stand up for themselves, but it kind of resolves itself through some sort of communication. Eight of Wands, probably through this individual or this individual here, because this is another Sagittarius energy. In the After Tarot, the Eight of Wands is depicted with Eight of Wands and a character that is doing the bow and arrow thing. And we have here Cupid. Yeah, that theme keeps repeating itself. Whatever this is, if you're feeling this right now, or if you're about to experience this, you know, later on in the month, go back to this reading so you could fully resonate from a after point of view of events. It will quickly be resolved, and the energy will flow. Like there will be a natural continuance to this Two of Cups here, towards the Three of Cups. Small delays, small delay. I think someone is going to be up in their own mind because of fears, maybe. Okay. King of Pentacles. This is lovely. King of Pentacles for the Queen of Pentacles, right under the Two of Cups. I mean, you don't really need to be a tarot reader to see this. This is a beautiful partnership. Very even, very like-minded, very harmonious. I feel like someone brought their own BS, maybe, like from the past, and it caused a little bit, or will soon cause a little bit of a turmoil. But someone is going to take responsibility for it, communicate, and set things straight. I think both individuals are equally mature in this aspect, or maturing really, really quickly. But getting over it really quickly. I already have 2 eights, 3 threes, 3, 3, 12, so I can count it as 3. Maybe I'll use it in the extended. And a power couple. Queen and King of the same element of Earth. Pisces, I like Earth element for you guys. I mean, it really, really stabilizes you. It allows you to swim around with ease and, you know, sense of security. So far, so good, Pisces, for May. I really like these energies for you guys. A lot of creative energy as well. Very productive, proactive. Giving and receiving, you know, I think I said creative already. There's a lot of fun here as well. The Page of Wands with the Three of Cups. So it's two people who, you know, they're very serious in their life. Like they take their life seriously. They're, you know, responsible, and they're in their zone, and they own up to their life and to their responsibilities and to their finances, and they have a vision, and they have, you know, stable, balanced mindset, but they also know how to have fun. I like that. I really, really like this energy, Pisces. Show me more, please, for May. for Pisces. Sun, Moon, oh, Rising, Venus. Guys, watch your other placements if you don't resonate. I do recommend watching your current month's readings, April in this case. If you're watching this in May, go back to April. We learn so much and we really click the resonance after experiencing the time frame that is spoken of. I say it all the time. I do recommend to do so. I always do that. Okay. What's this? I don't like this. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage again, okay. But it's just in the bottom of the deck. Let's see if we overcome it or if it comes around. Show me more for Pisces for me, please. Guidance. Oh, okay. And here we have the Emperor to the Empress. That's amazing. And the Justice card. Okay. So, for those of you who are already in an established relationship, there's definitely conversations about wedding or taking it to the next level or living together. I have the Emperor and the Empress. They are the archetype of the feminine and the masculine. I have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, Queen and King of the same element, very power couple kind of thing, very divine feminine, divine masculine aspect, very balanced Libra energy, justice. Like the communication is clear. What both parties want is clear. And there's a mutual understanding, mutual ground. I don't think if this is an established couple already, if you're in an established relationship, I don't think this will come as a surprise to any of the individuals. I think it's one of those things where they've been talking about getting married or moving in together for a while. It's not like a surprise proposal. If this is something new that is just started or is starting, then you're feeling that it's really big. You have this intuitive understanding and it's mutual, that it's a very deep, big thing for you, that this might be my future husband, this might be my future wife, this might, whatever. Like there's this very immediate, like there's so much balance here. Two ways, king, queen, goddess and god, like the Emperor and the Empress, and then the balanced scale of justice. Some of you went through a divorce in the past or a very intense breakup, and you went on to just not wanting to think of relationship or partnership, and then you suddenly met someone when you didn't really expect to meet anybody, or you didn't plan it, or you thought you should be alone, and then suddenly someone came into your life and you're like, oh, they're so amazing, I have to give this a chance, or something like that. And then it goes on really well, but this person is still stuck in their head of how things were and the failures of the past and their past relationships. So that might be this sabotage, this negative energy here. But again, it's like the connection is so strong, it just kind of goes back on track. And there is an aspect of like making it clear and making it like a concrete, like there's either an agreement or like a very concrete, specific offer, an agreement. Okay, this is how it goes. This could also be a couple that might be working together, or like the partner is joining the family's business or something like that. There's mother-in-law and the wife. There's the father-in-law and the husband. It's really interesting. Maybe there's an event of meeting someone's family, like a partner's parents or family. And that kind of sets the tone for, okay, we're legit now that you met my family, or now that I've met your family. Now it's like 8-8-4-4. Oof, very grounded, stable energy, very powerful. Something very stable that can last a long, long time. It's also spiritual and deep and flowing. I really like this, Pisces. Wow, I didn't expect this for you guys. I'm really enjoying the Vedic Pisces in me, in Vedic astrology. My Venus and my Mercury's are in Pisces. In tropic astrology, my midheaven is in Pisces. I love tapping into your energy, but I always like to go back to my Taurus energy that makes me feel grounded. It's fun to shift between the energies. Okay, this I feel such like Venusian energy in this reading. Like you guys are so, it's just, I'm getting someone like so, like feeling himself or feeling herself, like to be, but in such a lovely way. It's almost like soaking in rose petal bath. It's like, or like in a really warm waterfall, creek waters. Like, it's so abundant and like, and flowing and warm. And it's just, I love this energy. Okay, one last card, please. Not that I think we need anything else. This is interesting, but let's sum it up for May for Pisces. Very creative, productive, work-oriented energy. Like, in the midst of all this love thing that is going on here, like, you guys are not losing track of your career or of your goals or of your studies, of your business, of your responsibilities. You are so balanced, Pisces. Like, you're so tapped into the ideal aspect of the Pisces. It's gorgeous. Like, where the two fishes kind of, work together. 2 pages. So okay, so I'm getting like simultaneous to this, like one of the individuals, possibly the female, or actually with the 3 of us, I think both of you, you and your person, both have a lot of like offers and opportunities, and different people are really enamored by you because you're both really shining and like really magnetic and charismatic at this time. And it's like it's making other people also be interested, but I don't see you guys get confused because of that. You get maybe flattered, but not, you don't let it derail you. It's not anything bad. It's sweet. It's just nothing in comparison to what you guys have together. It's like almost like the two of you are like getting together and be like, oh, this ex of mine texted, and then he's like, yeah, and my ex texted, and I'm like, oh, this guy, asked for my number, and yeah, this girl checked me out, and like, but like there's a conversation, like the conversation is like there's such deep trust and like such a flowing, like a real bond, that there's no jealousy or like insecurities, because the communication is so, like, everything is on the table. There's a lot of trust and honesty. So there's no reason for jealousy. So like both parties are like just, share their stories with each other, but not letting it like affect them. It's lovely. Oh, I got this text. I got this phone call. I'm sorry for my rude neighbors. I don't know if you can hear it, but they can be super loud sometimes. Okay. So, you know what? Clarify these 2 pages in case there's something that I'm missing. Anything else we can see from these 2 pages? Definitely parents and children. like 2 siblings. Some of you are really going into a family gathering, a family event or something like that, maybe bringing your new partner or current partner to meet the family, and it's like, the dynamic of it. But I'm not seeing anything malicious or harmful. It's just like, I'm also getting like younger individuals who are very affected by their parents' decisions or point of view of what it is that they should do with their life, like where they should go to college or what should they study and things like that. And it's almost like, but I want to have my own direction. Like I don't want to, it's like, and they're being very like harsh and rigid about it. And it's like, no, this is what we're expecting of you to do. This is what you're expected to become. And it's like, and for those of you that this speaks to, you need to understand that you can choose either freedom or incarceration. It's your choice. You can either take your parents' advice or not, but you should do what makes you happy. And it will lead to 2 really different directions in your life, the choice that you'll make. So choose wisely what will make you happy. Okay? Let's conclude this before I show my Pisces their extended, please. Two? Okay. Oh, the Hangman and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this relates to the narrative that I just mentioned. It's the third 8 on the table and another 12/3. So I'm connecting it to this young individual that just wants to go off on their own and make their own destiny and follow their own wishes and, and vision for their future. And they're taking the risk of seemingly like to be seen as the odd bird or the not following their parents or heritage like guidance and just taking their own term. And I'm encouraging you, if this is yours, I'm encouraging you. You're going on a quest, on a journey of growth, and expansion. You will learn a lot. Listen to your intuition. You're on track. Even if it means you have to leave some things behind, or or some people will not approve, your heart will approve, your spirit will approve, and that's the sacrifice that I feel like you feel like you need to take. It's like, this is Zeus, the all-father of all gods, right? But the Hangman also speaks of Odin, who hung himself on the Yggdrasil tree for 12 nights and days until the runes unveiled themselves to him. Speaking of runes, we will do a rune reading at the end of the extended. And then he ascended to the status of a god. He became Odin. And Odin is the Celtic equivalent for Zeus, right? So like, if your father or a father figure is like, trying to really dominant and affect you to go into a certain direction because they want you to become them, the way for you to become them, meaning in your power and honoring your role in your life and your own set of rules, is by taking your own path, not their path. Because if you'll be taking someone else's path, then you're not that all-father, powerful being. If you take your own path, that's how you become that. Even if it requires a journey of sacrifice and feeling a little bit upside down. 8, 8, 8. This is karmic. This is destined. You have to listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Okay? Very karmic energies. I have 2 4s, 3 8s, and the Justice card. So this is something that your soul chose as a path to complete it, to have like as a complementary for its experiences in life, because we experience life, the universe experiences itself by by living through us. Okay, we've had one experience in a past lifetime, so now we want to have a different experience. Okay, so you're called for it, something that your higher self is calling you for. Listen to it. Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Listen to your crown and your crown chakra and your third eye. See, it's the thing that glows. Even if it seems upside down to the world, even if you seem crazy, even if it means that you need to seclude yourself or leave towards something better and take a risk, go through your own journey, Pisces. I know it kind of derailed to a different narrative, but these are, different messages that needed to be heard, I guess. Okay, let me show you your extended. So I have the 2 12s here that are also 2 3s. And I have 2 more 3s, so that's a total of 4 3s. And 3 8. That's amazing. I have King and a Queen of Pentacles. And these are the major arcanas right here. I wonder if I should keep the 4. The thing is, if I do that, and then 11 is 2, it's like, and this is like a family, so it's like, basically I'm keeping all the cards on the table. So this is the narrative. I gave you what I should have said in the extended. I gave it to you right now. So this is the narrative of the young individual that wants to go off on their own journey. So I'm going to take that aside. I'm going to keep these 3s. We already spoke about this. Yeah, let's keep it focused, or it will never end, because we also have a Celtic cross to do right after this. So what I'm doing right now, I'm taking the numeric repetition of the cards and the energies. I'm going to give this the interpretation, and then I'm going to make clear the table and make a new shuffle of a Celtic cross. Those are 10 cards. Who knows what that will bring? And then we finish up with messages from the runes. I will do it right now. The link will be in the information box below. In the information box below, you will also find 2019 Ministers of Magic, which is the extended for the entire year of 2019, where you can go back to each month and see, okay, what did I say about the next month? And there's also Tarot Masterclass that I'm super proud of. Every card gets its own video, so you can either choose to download it all and become a tarotchi, or you can just pick and choose specific cards that you really want to know about and download those. So it's up to your journey and what you choose. You download it to your computer and you study it at your own time, at your own pace. It's an online tarot masterclass. So check the link below. I did all the minor arcanas and recently just uploaded the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress. Next will come the Emperor, and so on. You can also book a private reading with me. If you have PayPal, it's super easy, no matter where you are in the world. And you can follow me on Instagram if you want to join me there. It's called the Existential Shift, obviously. Thank you for all my new subscribers, and for my existing subscribers. I love you guys much. You are my beautiful, beautiful seekers of truth, and I am inspired by your presence and your trust. Thank you. If you haven't joined my journey yet, you are welcome to subscribe and become a seeker for the Existential Shift. That's it, guys. I will see you in June and in the extended in a second, and feel free to watch your other placements.